But we're going to just jump into it. We're going to jump into it. The biggest news of, I would say, for the Cowboys this week for free agency, and we talked about it a little bit last week, was the signing of our safety, Jayron Kearse. That, without a doubt, was probably the biggest, I would say, for me, the biggest Cowboys news of the prior week because, well, we were talking
that's what we were talking about. We were worried.
We were worried. He had deleted... Steve, he had deleted all Cowboys-related shit on his on Instagram.
Ooh, that's normally a bad sign.
So you're like, oh,
that's exactly what we
we're
thought.
Like, he's gone.
Yeah. And then when they started talking about the Cowboys possibly taking Honey Badger, we were like, okay, well maybe that's why they're not signing Jayron because they're going to sign Honey Badger and well, nothing's been moved on.
So is that still in the news?
I don't know.
As soon as he's signed now.
Yeah, so Jayron Kearse. So we got a little video of kind of...
Excellent, by the way.
Great pickup. Yeah, we got a little bit of a video here just to kind of describe...
That's not him.
No, that's not him.
The Dallas Cowboys have signed Jayron Kearse to a 2-year contract worth $10 million.
Team fit friendly.
Formerly a mostly special teamer during his previous 6 NFL seasons, Kearse found himself in Dallas, setting career highs in
Dallas is going for it.
All safeties with 10 passes defended. He also became a beloved team leader.
He was, yeah.
You know the most surprising thing about that for me? I didn't realize he'd been in the NFL for like 6-7 seasons.
Never heard of him. He played for Minnesota, I think, for 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
I'm glad I didn't just say, whoa, what are some rookie numbers he put up last year? Because that's what I wanted to say.
Well, you know what? That's what Alex or I probably would have said as well. I mean, he had some pretty good stats for a rookie.
But the good thing with Jayron, so they actually, I saw a stat, Budda Baker. Everyone knows Budda Baker, right? For the Arizona Cardinals. Great safety, right? Yeah. They put his stats side by side. I don't have this because we're kind of going ad lib right now. I don't have this, but they put the stats side by side, and Jayron's numbers were actually convincingly better.
Than Budda?
And Budda was an all-pro.
And Jayron never got hunted down 90 yards by DK Metcalf.
And he didn't get... Right. And he did... Man, that's like a play of the... That was such a good play. But Jayron didn't get a Pro Bowl nod, and he didn't get an all-pro nod. Budda Baker, all-pro. Second team, still very respectable. And Pro Bowl shout-out.
How do they do that, though?
It's a fucking favorite.
Is it a favoritism against... Well,
they split it.
Not for Dallas, but against Dallas.
They split it. Well, you guys talk about it. I'm going to see how I'm going to do the Pro Bowl split. So I just pulled this up. Current players are voted into the Pro Bowl by coaches, the players themselves, and the fans. Each group's ballots count for 1/3 of the votes. The fans
voted for himself then.
Pardon? Yeah. He just had paid someone to just keep voting. Hey, get a bunch of VPNs and just keep going. The fans vote online at the NFL's website. Doesn't mean they will be in the Pro Bowl as a group of NFL officials and coaches decide who's in the Pro Bowl. So it sounds like if we could all vote, like the world could vote someone, and then the coaches and players and officials would be like, well, no, he's not going to be in it. So I don't know. Yeah, there's your answer.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying though.
That's stupid.
When you put those stats out like that with Budda Baker,
yeah, I mean, it just shows that Jayron had a great season. I actually have a great clip of Jayron here. This was a great interception. This was against the Saints, where I think we had 4 or 5 interceptions. But still, this is a balling ass play.
So do you think it's just because let's use Budda Baker as a reference? Do you think it's just because he's been doing it longer that he got the nod?
Yeah.
You know, because you can't say that Arizona are a bigger market than Dallas, right?
No, I think
it's just not like he's on a more high-profile team.
He's just done it for so long, and then he's a no name.
He's kind of in there, right?
Safeties aren't named another fucking 5 safeties in the NFL. It's tough to do. So it's like you get a name, and you always hear it every week after week that, oh, this guy's really good. And so I think it kind of just, I think it cements it into everybody's brain that, he did have a good season. Budda Baker, don't get me wrong.
No, yeah, I'm not saying he didn't, but I'm just saying with the stats side by side.
Jayron Kearse should 100% been in the Pro Bowl. He had a fucking amazing season.
I agree because like I watched more Cowboys this year doing this podcast with you guys and, than I've ever watched.
Yep.
And it's like you get to know the players, you're like, fucking hell, this guy's good.
Yeah.
This rookie Kearse.
Yeah, this rookie.
That's what. So Sports Bar saying, I guess, is to avoid some Joe Schmo from who was shit the year from going to the Pro Bowl because he's popular.
Yeah, and that does happen. It's a little bit controlled. But I think he was snubbed. I think he was snubbed, and it kind of bugged me a little bit.
I will get a Jayron Kearse.
I thought about it.
I was thinking
a JK27 jersey.
Well, I just had to retire another jersey.
Wilson?
Wagner.
Oh, Wagner. Right.
Fuck.
I hope. Well, maybe the next one will be in blue and white, or white and blue.
I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys.